Everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are getting into Jungkook's Golden album. Now, there's, I think, 7 songs for us to check out as we did react to the music videos. This video is going to be available on Patreon in its fullest, uninterrupted, whereas here on YouTube, it is going to be split into probably 2 parts because otherwise it'll get blocked, unfortunately. So very, very excited about this one. I am coming into this one right after checking out the choreo version of Standing Next to You, which was absolutely incredible. And you would think that with the amount of times that I listened to the song already, plus probably listening to the song like extra 100 times while editing that little YouTube short dedicated to the music video, you would think that I would get a little bit like fatigued or something, but nope, I'm just as excited about the choreo, was as excited about the choreo version and listening to the song again as if I was listening to it for the first time. So that was really, really cool. We're getting into this album, of course. We're starting off with a song called Closer to You featuring Major Lazer. So without further ado, let's get into it. Damn. Literally, like, feels like he's falling mid-air.
When you're not strong, closer, closer to you, closer, closer to you. Take your last breath. Tell me that's the first step. Closer with the steel dress, feeling your warm embrace. Devil always tempting, but who gon' end the sentence? We're not meant to blend in, blended with your friends. Push and pull to get closer, closer. Yeah. We tried again, said I wouldn't ever lie that again. Mama told you, don't reply to him. These ain't right, who's wrong again? We've been taught, restart again. Negative, positive, bring closer.
Whoa, that was a cool structure. The negative and positive bringing us closer. Damn.
Closer to you. Closer. Closer to you. Closer. Closer to you.
This is a vibe. Damn. God damn. That was a vibe. I also really like the lyrics. I love the fact that the beginning is foreshadowing the ending too, as far as like, I love me at my lowest and I'll love you when you are barely holding on. You're basically lighting up my darkness. I can be the shoulder, a shoulder when you're not strong. We can both support each other even if we are at our lowest. It's not about like, this kind of like reminds me when people always kind of like are under the assumption that a relationship is 100% and like you give 50, I give 50. No, this is about each of us giving 100%. And me being able to give 100% when you are not even able to give 10 because you are at your lowest, you're struggling, and vice versa. And like the devil always tempting is also very, very interesting in terms of like the negativity, in terms of it also kind of like reminds me a little bit of like the theme of Romeo and Juliet in a way, and like the ending of that whole story. Very, very Shakespearean. And like the fact that, you know, you were warned not to be with me. Like mama told you don't reply to him. We've been tired, restart again, negative and positive. And then like at the end of the day, it's not just the positive that brings us together, but the negative. It's like being vulnerable enough to be weak with someone is what's going to get you closer in terms of building the trust and all that kind of stuff. So all of these things, us not blending in, me not fitting with your friends, your mom not being a big fan of me, and all of the things that might seem like it should be the end of us is actually bringing us closer. So there's something very, very almost like Shakespearean, and almost like a love that no one can understand but us, that I really, really, really liked. The vibe of the song would like it is beautiful. The vocals and like the whole structure when he goes to, you know, the mama told you from that point on, and like the structure, the way he breaks it up and he makes it incredibly unique. It's almost like unconventional, much like This Love is kind of like unconventional, and doesn't fit within any lines of, you know, blending in within your friends or your mom being very much into this relationship and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was really, really, really beautiful. Yeah, the Jungkook also like showed off, other than the structure that he introduced in the later parts of the song, also like his vocals here were absolutely beautiful, very different almost from some of the other songs that I heard him in from his solos and obviously with BTS. But yeah, this was absolutely beautiful. Let's move on to the next song, which is, we're going to skip a couple of songs because obviously we already checked out 7. We checked out Standing Next to You. We're going to go into Yes or No.
This ain't just another love song, baby. It's my way of putting feelers out. Oh.
It almost feels like I was thrown back in like the early 2000s and I'm listening to Justin Timberlake. What the?
This ain't just another love song, baby. It's my way of putting feelers out. All the traffic in my head's gone crazy. I'm gonna trust my heart right now. And if it's better to bet on us, then I double down. And if we end up in bed, and I put the covers out. And if I'm wrong, I just bury my head deep underground. I gotta know, are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Everybody in this club so faded. I'm tripping over getting lost on you. If we forever started out as strangers, I think my ever after just came true. If you could see what I see, then I see what it's about. We will go higher and higher, but we're not looking down. If it's a dream, that's so telling when I'll be coming round. And I gotta know, are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no.
Damn, this
yes
is...
or no, yes or no.
Damn.
Something about you. Do you feel the way I do? There's magic in the room. Tell me, do you feel it too? Something about you. Do you feel the way I do? There's magic in the room. Tell me what we gonna do. Are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes
Damn.
or no. Are you
This is so fucking beautiful. was fucking beautiful. That felt so incredibly nostalgic. I felt like I was thrown back in time, like watching the or listening to the MTV channel. Holy shit! I love the fact that he states in the very beginning that this is not another love song. With all of the traffic in my head that is going crazy, I'm just gonna trust my heart, and I'm just gonna put all of me out there and see if you feel the same. So it's almost kind of like asking and declaring kind of like the love that I have, and therefore asking if you feel the same and all that kind of stuff. It was absolutely beautiful. The vibe of the song is so incredibly nostalgic. I don't know why I said Justin Timberlake in the beginning though. It just felt like something from like the early 2000s and like watching MTV channel and something like that. It was very cool, and it just felt like a punch that just threw me back in those times. And not much else to say. I mean, he literally put it as clearly as possible within the lyrics, and just point blank, basically asking if you feel the same. Which again, like looking at some of the lyrics, I do think automatically about some of the visuals of, the female character and Jungkook in standing next to you and all that kind of stuff. There's some things that are very reminiscent of that, and yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. I can definitely imagine a couple of those shots of the girl in that music video with some of these lyrics, and like when they come together and the camera is spinning around them and all that kind of stuff. And I even love the play on the words, like everybody in this club is so faded as I am tripping over getting lost on you. Like I'm I'm fading into my thoughts of you. Yeah, this was beautiful. Let's move on to the next song, which is going to be "Please Don't Change" featuring DJ Snake.
Lights on camera, fast life stamina.
He can go 7 days, so.
Hide on a satellite, live on camera. Even if your stars align and your light is away, I'll be the same. I'll be the same. Tell me if my stars align and I'm light is away, we do the same. Could you please don't change. Please don't change. 'Cause I love you, yeah, I love you. Oh, I love you, love the way you are. Please don't change.
Very hopeful, but yet desperate at the same time, you know?
Off camera, mind's gone traveler. No more sign on the satellite. Lights off camera. Even if your stars collide and your light is away, I'll be the same. I'll be the same. Tell me if my stars collide and I'm not is away, we can do the same.
I love this break.
Please don't change. Please don't change. 'Cause I love you, yeah, I love you. Oh, I love you, love the way you are. Please don't change.
Damn. I gotta be honest. There's like this almost like pure a certain purity about this song, the message of the song. Almost like kind of like a childish naiveness to it, as far as like, I mean, even if all things change, I will still be the same, and I just hope that you would stay the same as well. Because like the person that you fell in love with, this is the person that you are going to stay with. I am as I am today, as I will be 20 years from now. Even the way he says, "I love you," yeah, I love you the way that you are. The way he delivers that line, it just brings a smile to your face, and it's almost like I wish we could stay this way forever. Not that he doesn't mean that, don't change in terms of don't stop loving me. Like, kind of like makes me think of like, um, you see a lot of people kind of like seemingly falling in love and like have like this incredible life together. And then before you know it, it's over. And then they hate each other. And then you have like these couples that have been together for like 30, 40, 50, 60 fucking years and whatnot. That's kind of what I'm guessing that he's referring to in terms of like, uh, nothing will change my love to you and how I treat you, even at my lowest, even at your lowest. We're gonna be there for each other. So there's something very, very almost like hopeful and wishful about it. As I hope that this love will stay this way forever, like you found your one and only, so to speak. So yeah, I felt like this was incredibly hopeful and very, very beautiful, and a very nice kind of like change of pace, especially with some of the songs that we have on this album, like 3D, like Seven, and all that kind of stuff. Even like, I guess even standing next to you, it's not about conveying like sensuality and sexuality and like showing, this song is just about like the purity of love, so to speak, which I really, really appreciated. Let's move on to the next song, ironically called Hate You. So fuck everything that I just said.